Hey guys, Aries here. Today we're going to discuss my review of Dauntless's latest patch. We're going to go over some of the mechanics, features, and some of the bonuses. All that and more on today's episode. Before we do get started, please hit the subscribe button, like button, and comment down below. All of those things greatly help build my channel and get more quality content to viewers like you. Now, let's jump into the show. One of the first things I want to go over with you here is some of the options for the hunt pass that's currently going on, Searing Talons. I think some of the visuals and some of the effects are really awesome. Frankly, some of the best that we've seen in Dauntless so far. So I'm showing some of them here in the background. I do like them. I kind of like the whole desert, fire, summer, Egyptian kind of vibe that they have going on. Something else that's kind of unique that I think is interesting is with the escalations this time, you can actually get these little rewards that I'm about to show here. It actually boosts the experience you gain during the escalation. I think that's a great touch. I think it's a great way to kind of level up towards those gears and unlock more of those skill slots that you need, or the talent tree system that they have for the escalations. I think it was well done. One thing I am noticing is that I am progressing the hunt pass levels a lot slower than I was in the past. I found ways that I could increase the gain by having certain bounties that I was going after, and that I could knock them out in a single escalation or two. I'm finding not as many bounties or quality of bounties that I used to have. So that's one thing that I still think they need to tweak some of the numbers on. Other than that, overall I do like the new system that every time you do a hunt, depending on its difficulty, you do gain experience towards your hunt pass. That is definitely a welcome change. But overall, I think the rewards are pretty good in this season's pass. I always usually subscribe to the Elite Pass, so I get a lot of the paid options and things, but anybody, even the free players, I think there's plenty of quality rewards in there. Alright, so up next, the big thing from this patch, a new escalation. So we got access to the Blaze escalation. So similar to the Shock escalation, go through tiers of enemies. If you're doing the elevated 10 to 50 escalation, the high-end one, if you do well on all the previous rounds and you make it through the ranks high enough, you do get to fight Turg at the end of it. Turg is a monkey-style lava, magma, fire boss. Personally, I have not developed a good strategy for him just yet. Still working on it, as I'm still brand new in trying to move through that escalation. But as soon as I have a guide ready for properly farming him, I will have that posted on the channel here. So again, do subscribe so you can see that video content in the future. Now, my overall impressions of this patch so far. For me, I'm just scratching the surface. I think there's a lot of content here, a lot of new stuff, some reskinning of old things, and still some bugs that have been since early access of this game that still pertain. That bug, for example, that I'm referencing is being stuck when you first land and first spawn into a map. So as you see here, I'm still stuck. Spawned into the game, can't move, no matter what I do, no matter what I press, I can't do it. I actually have to go through the options to help to say my player is stuck in order to get that fixed. This bug has been there since the beginning, and I really hope they figure out a way to fix this in the future. I realize there's a simple solution to it, but that does not mean that it's not annoying to happen, and how many players don't know how to fix that bug. Anyways, on to the more positive. I think there's a lot of fun, a lot of content here, and I look forward to where this places us in the future with Dauntless. So right now we have Shock and Blaze escalations out. Obviously they're going to do one for every element type in the game. So I guarantee you we will see a Frost escalation, Terra, Neutral, Radiant. I'm sure they're all going to be there eventually. And that's great. That's more content, more armor sets, more weapon sets. I just don't know yet if it's enough. I think the player base is decent enough on Dauntless. My problem is I think they need something beyond what they've been showing. So we've been getting a plethora of new monsters, new weapons. Occasionally we get a new weapon class, so as most recently the Aether Strikers. I just don't know if it's enough yet. I want more. Again, like with the Blaze escalation. There is some new mechanics going on with the reskins of some of the existing Behemoths, but I don't know if it's enough to really differentiate between, a Quill Shot and a Blaze Quill Shot. Yeah, it's fun, it's nice, it's a monster that we've grown attached to and that we've slain 1,000 times. But I don't know if it's enough just calling it a Blaze Quill Shot, adding some fire effects, a few different mechanics. Don't know if that's going to be enough to bring in more players, or to bring in players that have already beaten the game to death like myself and then want to drive them to continue to grind more and more and more. That being said, I think you should play Dauntless. If you have not, download it. It is free. I will leave a link in the description download for PC. If not, if you're on Xbox, PS4, or Nintendo Switch, it is all cross-platform, all cross-play. You can download it for free. There's no really buy-to-win mechanics. There's a few things that can be hinged on the border of possibly buy-to-win or pay-to-win, but the game is awesome. It's 100% free. It's in the veins of Monster Hunters and other action RPGs. I suggest you play it. If you are an existing player that's still playing it now, I want to know what's your thoughts on the Blaze Escalation and this latest patch. Our opinions might be different, and that's totally okay. I just think that it's not enough to bring long-time players, people that have been playing Dauntless for years. I don't know if it's enough yet to bring those players back if they've left and they're kind of grinded to death on it. I do have one thing that's really important to say. This developer is pushing these patches quicker and quicker. We are getting bigger and better content drops faster than they were in the years past, and I think that's awesome. That is why I said I think this is going to be big. I think this chain of events is going to continue to grow, and a new player 2 years from now is going to have a 100 times better experience than I necessarily had 2 or 3 years ago when the game first launched. This game is wonderful. I do suggest you guys download it. That's all I have for you guys today. That's it. Something simple, something quick and lighthearted for you guys. I do hope all of you are being safe. It is scary times out in the world. If you guys do need somebody to talk to about it, I'm here. Hit me up on Twitter and Facebook. I'll be glad to talk to you guys, share experiences, maybe some information I can help you guys on how to manage through some of this crisis. Do let me know. Other than that, guys, enjoy some games, enjoy some time with your family, and let's just have fun. All right? It's all we can do right now is try to be happy. All right? I love you guys. I will see you guys soon. Be safe. Blah!